Welcome YouTubers to another daily video. Now, in part of the whole Flankster Cave 2.0 renovations, I do have to sell a bunch of statues. So I wanted to show you guys the whole process and what we have to deal with. Look at all these boxes, folks. Holy Jupiter. And this isn't even all of them, believe it or not. I'm going to show you where the rest are. But there's an attic up there. I'll show you it. And we basically have to, here's KD Fat Boo, thank goodness. We have to dig through all these different boxes and find Kong vs. Skullcrawler. We got KD Fat Boo. We have to find Drift. I think Drift isn't, too far out. And some DBZ here. Like I know Kitty, Goku, and Namek, Frieza are up there. But yeah, this is basically kind of the whole process. It's one reason I really hate selling statues. It's raining. Normally I'd put boxes out here to clear up the garage space. But due to the fact it's raining and tomorrow it's snowing and I really want to get Kong shipped out since the guy paid me, I have to find the box right now. I wear a face mask when I do this to prevent allergies. And it's definitely a big pain and a big reason I don't like selling statues. If it was easier to find boxes, I'd probably sell more often. But honestly, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I have no idea where that box is at. It's probably a huge pain. I won't even sell it. Sometimes I even consider, maybe I'll just keep this one because I don't know where the box is at. Where others, it's like, I know where the box is at. Like, that's a G.I. Joe statue. So I'm like, oh, okay. There's Galvatron, one of his boxes. That's Superman bust. It's Iron Studios. But yeah, a lot of boxes, folks. So this is what I have to deal with. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so step one, getting to the attic. I have to remove all the boxes here. Like, good God, how this is so big. That's how big Optimus bust box is too, which I'm out of space. There's the attic, folks. So I'm a big guy, so it's quite difficult for me to get up here. Luckily, I'm very strong. I have to do like a pull-up to get inside. Almost like a muscle-up, honestly. Which is fine. I have plenty of energy. So we'll get up there now. Alrighty, folks. We're in the attic. This isn't organized even the slightest. This is kind of what I have to deal with. Boxes all throughout. And I've really tried to do boxes and statues I won't sell. But just when I think I won't sell it, I end up selling it. Jupiter's cock. And I'm looking for that label, but this is basically what I have to go through. Let's see, 1 of 2 of 500. Nope, Lord of the Rings. I'm looking for ES of 500. And then that UMDKG or whatever, it's on my phone. I took a screenshot. But some of the smaller ones are like right around here. That's Gentle Giant Rockin' and Groot if I ever sell it. Hue Custom, Steel Jaw. Yeah, but this is the opening, as you can see, to getting in here. So, there is technically like lots of space way over there, but I'm not throwing boxes over there. All this, and so much box weight as well, that's even made my thing fall down a little bit. Goodness. So I'm trying not to put, a lot of boxes on this, more so the wood, but whatever. Just have to nail that if I ever remove these boxes. Anyways, folks, this is what I'm dealing with right now, so wish me luck. I'm going to search for some boxes now. Alrighty, we found the first box for Kong. UDMKG, 1 of 2. So we found the smaller one. There's a bigger one. I'm hoping it's here. But we found one box, which is good. Just have to find the second one. And we know that ES is 67. So if we find 500, we need to find 67. So this is good. We found one of the boxes. Alrighty, folks. I'm kind of deep here in the attic. We found KD Goku, KD Frieza, Kodokan, one box of KD Piccolo, and I'm going to search through all these, but I'm glad I found Kodokan. Just checking, I still haven't seen the other box for Kong, but I know it was the bigger one, so it probably didn't fit up here. But some of these are really big, so maybe it is. I'm going to check, though. If I can find it, it'd be great. Alright folks, so we have some boxes. I actually effed up. It's KD Goku Bust, not KD Namek Goku. So we have Kong, one box. Alrighty folks, so this is the first part of the box haul. Box getting Kodokan, KD Frieza, Kong, one box, and that for you? KD Piccolo box 1. I thought that was KD Goku Namek, but it's actually KD Goku Bust. I gotta return it up top. And these three I'm also going to be putting up top. They're statues like Resident Evil, Jurassic World. They're smaller, can fit. I'll probably also throw Siri. I'm going to try to get as many up there right now as possible to give me box space. Because I got incoming Queen Alien Bust, Queen Optimus Prime Bust, which is as large as Captain America. So yeah, that's a lot of space. We'll eventually get Witch King Bust. Sauron Bust, I don't plan to keep the boxes. I'm going to chuck them. Just no effing way. Those were sides of refrigerators. So that piece I'm committing to life, or if I ever do sell it, it'll have to be local pickup only. It's just way too big. You know, frankly, even like, I'm debating on the Optimus Prime Bust if I should keep that box. So I'm like, I know I'll never sell that. Same with like Jetwing. Like, no way. That's my favorite statue. Anyways, so back to it. I'm going to go back in the attic, return these and the Goku, and try to fit, you know, like hopefully like 8 to 10 boxes up there to give me space for the upcoming statues. Alrighty, folks, I finally found it. I swear, sometimes boxes are literally the first, like almost the first spot, but you never see it. Jupiter's cock, it's right there. I was going through all this mess, which is fine actually, because I put a ton of boxes up there. So I actually created quite a bit of box space. Up there, here we're at a box, here for like a giant one, and behind it. I was actually wondering if I could get this. What's this one? Godzilla. Anyways, I created a lot of box space, which is great. And we finally found Kong, which is huge. Jupiter's cock. F me. It's going to be expensive to ship. But that also opens up a giant box space. So, that also won't fit in the Tesla. So I'm going to need to get a UPS pickup for tomorrow. But I could get at least it boxed up. I still have not found KD Piccolo, the big one. I'm not sure. I didn't see it up in the attic. It could be in the basement. Although, I don't know why I'd have one KD Piccolo here and the other in the basement. Sometimes I've done that. I really wish I organized my shiz, like art statue collector. God, his is the best. But I'm not no multi-millionaire, folks. I know some of you think I am. I'm not. But I'm just a dude obsessed with statues. I don't own a business. I'm in tech sales. Yes, I make over 6 figures, but not millions. Anyways, so yeah, glad I found Kong. Now we can get boxed up. I'm going to return these boxes. We also created box space here because I took out Captain America. So we definitely have box space now for Optimus Bust, Alien Bust, and Witch King Bust. All three, I got space, which is fantastic. So that's what I was worried about. So now we're good. Plus that opens up a giant spot for a box as well, because that's a huge box. Alrighty, folks. So yeah, I'm going to show you what it's like down in the other part. You've seen the garage. You've seen the attic. Let's check out what I have to go through downstairs, where the majority of my DBZ is going to be at. One nice thing, folks, about me selling all these statues, I'm creating extremely necessary statue space, and it gave me an excuse to finally put boxes in the attic, which I've been meaning to do for the last 2 months. But check out all my new box space. 2 big boxes. 1 big box. Big box. Big box. Actually, 2 big boxes. Another big box. Big box. Big box. Yeah, so we are good when it comes to box space right now, because I definitely have enough for those 2 gigantic Optimus Prime boxes. They're about as big as that. And Alien Bust also that big. So we got 4 of those ginormous ones coming. But I can fit 1 right there, 3 on the right, and still has space for, you know, a few more smaller ones. Plus all the smaller statues I'll be getting, you know, we'll all be able to fit inside the attic. And downstairs, me removing all those DBZ will open up enough space for all my remaining pre-orders. So this is a really good thing, actually. I did this. It created the necessary box space for all my pre-orders, allowed me to get Sour and Bus is the only box that I just, no way. I'd have to park my car outside, which, you know, I will not do. You know, I would never leave my Tesla just outside. Plus, I charge in my garage. I actually run a cable right here, and I run it through that door and plug it into my dryer, and it charges it at like 30 miles an hour. I'm going to charge it tonight, actually, as I have to back up the car. And, you know, I charge my Tesla in the garage. Plus, it's just safer, you know, especially with snow. I hate going out to my car and there's snow all over it. You know, I see all these people heating up their car, scraping it for 20 minutes. I never have to do that. But also just booked a vacation with the wife for her 40th birthday. Jupiter, the big 4-0 for the wife. But I swear she is gorgeous as ever and still looks like she's in her 20s. It's that Asian blood. We're going to Hawaii, the Big Island, for like 5 days. And we're staying at a 5-star resort. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, we'll go there in a few months, which will be great. And then we got Mexico, Puerto Vallarta at our timeshare in August. From, you know, that'll be fun. Alrighty, now back to boxing. Alrighty, folks, so I'm about to box this up. I know where the head parts are. They're actually in here. And this is where phase 2 of box getting's at. Basically, this goes balls deep, literally and figuratively. In here. So there's a ton of boxes in here for statues I'm going to be selling, like Cloud Krillin, Infinity Cell, a ton. So basically I have to take all the boxes out and put them over here, even ones I'm like not selling, just so I can get all the way back and get the box out. So I got to take out like 75% of this. The nice thing is about 8 or 9 of the boxes will be sold, which will actually create box space in there. I mean, ideally, I'd love to have no boxes in there so I could actually have a storage unit. You know, instead it's like storage cluttered with a bazillion boxes due to my extreme addictive, you know, behavior with statues. It is sad to see this go because I actually really like this statue. The thing I like the most, honestly, is the skull crawler. That's the best part about that statue, not Kong. I have an issue with that Kong. That seam line bugs the crap out of me on his neck. Like, it's absolutely hideous. I wish they never even did a swap out head. Just have the open roaring head. Another annoying thing is it's actually really hard to see the skull crawler. You can only get like good angles. I'd love to buy just a skull crawler by itself. Like, if we get one that scales with like my King Ghidorah and Kong, I'd totally get it. That's definitely my favorite thing of that statue. Base is also very cool. In general, it's just a sweet statue. If I had the space, I definitely wouldn't sell this. But, as you've seen, the only way I could truly fit this would be where, you know, Rotunda T-Rex is at. Like, you could throw that there instead. That's the only place it could go. Which is, you know, not part of the Monsterverse line. It's kind of a one-off. If we're going to have a one-off, you know, we truly don't need this. The only value this adds is Skullcrawler, like I said. Which I'm pretty confident I could buy a solo Skullcrawler. But as far as Kong goes, I got Godzilla vs. Kong and Kong Bust. You know, both of which covers me in the Kong era. Alrighty, folks. So we're going to dig through here, get Kong's spare parts, box him up, and then start taking all the boxes out. So I'll show you once a lot of boxes are out what I'm dealing with in here. Folks, we're in the midst of here, and basically what I do is I have to remove the boxes. So these are boxes that need to go back inside. These are the boxes of statues I'm selling. Now, like here is Infinity Cell, for example. And I've actually already sold a few Dragon Ball Z statues today. Transcendence to the Androids going to Europe. And Ryu Final Flash is sold. So things are selling. I did post them one day earlier on my Facebook group. One reason to, you know, be part of my 2 Facebook groups. And then YouTube gets it the day next. So I just got to be careful pulling the boxes out not to hit him. I probably should just remove them, but kind of lazy. But as long as I'm careful, I don't get too close. But yeah, this is basically what we're dealing with, folks. Alrighty, folks, I am deep in the bottom of the basement, and I found Drift and Namek Goku. We only have KD Piccolo box left. Folks, so this is the majority of the boxes. Those are ones that need to be boxed up immediately to be shipped. The only box I am actually missing for everything that I'm selling is the big box for KD Piccolo. I think it's still in the garage, either in the attic or it's probably too big for that. I need to look at the video how big it was, but KD Piccolo is the only one. Now, I'm going to start boxing these up. Not all of them are sold. I predict they'll all be sold within a week or two. And it opens up this much box space for me. You know, this is really just like the junk room. But as you can see, there's a lot more space. Of course, I'll eventually fill this with some boxes, you know, like all the smaller ones usually. That has to be able to fit through this door. But this will be filled with boxes eventually. Not as full as before. I want it to kind of end like that, so you have access to some of this. This is kind of like some food storage, you know, whatever. But it is nice to have more space here. You can walk in. You know, those are some of the weights I kept for my gym setup that I sold. Got some statue parts inside those little bins with, you know, bubble wrap. But we're good. Like I said, one box left, KD Piccolo. I'm glad I found Drift in here because I realized I wasn't looking for Drift in the garage. And I was like, what the heck? Why was I not looking for this? But I found it, so I'm happy. That and KD Goku were deep in the very depths of the under the stairs, or the majority of the rest were pretty easy to find. But I'm glad I found it. Just KD Piccolo, which actually is supposed to be sold today. So I need to find that box tomorrow, or at a minimum, you know, by the weekend. So I'll definitely find that. Once we find that, we're good. We got all the boxes. I'm going to go and box up Ryu, Vegeta, and Transcendent Androids. Those are sold, shipping tomorrow. But that's basically kind of the process I have to go through, folks. I'm not going to keep these boxes out here. I'm going to put them here, start boxing everything up. Once the box, like the statue's in there, I'm going to bring it upstairs or put it back in here for now until it's sold. Just because I do want to get the statues boxed up and ready to go since they're all leaving the collection. That is it though, folks. This is the hassle Flankster has to go through when he's doing a mass sell-off. You know, we probably spent 20 plus hours renovating the cave over there, moving statues, building shelving, photoshopping, deciding what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. Then we spent probably 4 hours searching for the boxes, and we're probably going to spend another hour and a half to 2 hours boxing everything up, shipping it, doing UPS pickups, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.